Marvel Rivals has had this really serious problem since its alpha. This is something that we talked about literally from the first time that we played the game to even now. It seems as though that problem has gotten worse, and that is the problem of stalling. Marvel Rivals has a stalling problem in the neutral, and the game's still good. I'm not saying the game is bad, but it's absolutely something that they need to address, and I think it's the biggest outlier that they have not done a great job of addressing. And I can give a couple examples of things that I hate in the stalling problem with Marvel Rivals. Let's start out with the more recent one here with Captain America. And strategists are completely right when they were complaining about this season, how unfun it was for them to play. If you've ever tried to play strategists or even some of the DPS characters against a half-decent Captain America, granted they did nerf him after buffing him, it's one of the stupidest interactions ever, man. This guy can stall on the payload by himself for like literally 10-15 seconds, enough time for their entire team to regroup in a fight and potentially portal to point instantaneously. It's a big problem. The way that Cap can get value with really, you can't kill him. Like if you play Iron Fist, which should be a pretty good matchup in the Cap, too tanky, he lives. Even Wolverine, he's too tanky, he can still live. Now that Cap players have figured out how to just cycle their cooldowns forever on the point, it's one of the dumbest matchups in the game, and it's just not fun to play against. It's really not, because you can't actually make the play on him. If you're on a strategist other than Cloak and Dagger, he just runs you down. He's like freaking, what's it, Forrest Gump? Run, Forrest, run! And he's a soldier too, so he's just running. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. I think they should look at a character like Cap and ask how they can make him squishier, but keep the reward high, but actually have it be about playmaking rather than running around and stalling on point forever. It's just a bad mechanic, and I think them looking to find more ways to speed up Rivals and improve the neutral fights would make the game significantly better. That's something that I think Overwatch has gotten right over time, is they kind of nailed the neutral outside of the MMOs in my opinion, but those aren't going away anytime soon. But there's not, outside of Wrecking Ball, a character or a tank, at least in 6v6, that can sit on point and stall forever. That's just not a thing. Ball was really the main character who could do it, and you've seen, at least in 6v6, I'm not going to talk about 5v5, that has gone away. So that's something I think Rivals could really improve on. Captain America is one of the more egregious modern examples of that infinite stall that they should look to reduce in the game going forward. What's another big example of an infinite stall? Hey guys, really important before this video starts, I got a hookup for you guys today, and this company treated me so well. If you're looking to upgrade your workstation, right, or your gaming station, Flexispot is the best company to do it. I cannot stress this enough. I've got a great deal for you guys down in the comments, but I want to thank them because not only did they send me their C7 Max chair, which is super comfortable, but they also sent me a standing desk on my request because they're amazing. Oh my goodness, we got it done. Really easy to set up. Like, the instructions for this chair are great. Very easy to set up. Didn't take me that long at all. Great description. Look at this beautiful chair, guys. Ready for this? Take a look at that. Again, great armrest, super high quality down here. You can lean back, do whatever you have to do. The headrest is super breathable. That's what I love about this. Oh my goodness. Highest quality chair that I've had. Flexispot, amazing job. I can adjust these too. Look at this. Look at the angle I've got. You can change the angles. You can do so much stuff here. Raise it up and down if you want to. It's actually perfect. I'm an elbow aimer, so I aim with my elbow and pivot my arm like this, right? So the ability to adjust that is essential for gameplay for all you aim gods out there. So yeah, thank you so much, Flexispot. Right back to the ad. Their standing desks and their chairs are the best I have ever worked with in 10 years of doing YouTube. They are my favorite brand. I only take the brands that I really love on the channel that can hook you guys up with a great deal. Most of you all are 25 and up, working adult men, and having a good workstation or man cave at home or gaming station, because mine's a workstation and a gaming station, is essential to kind of having your own peace of mind, right? If you're looking to upgrade your workstation at home or your gaming station if you're not working at home, they are the best company to do it. The C7 Pro Max chair has great lumbar support, everything you need, right? And there's a 30-day return policy for free if you don't like it, with a 10-year warranty. A 10-year warranty, guys. 10 years. It does not get better than this, which is why I'm taking the extra time today to really hammer this home for you all, because this is a damn good deal. I only take them, but they're great for the channel and great for you guys. This is the needle in the haystack, all right? Cream of the crop, perfect, amazing. So they were so nice. They sent me this Pro Max chair. If it's not affordable for you, the C7, you can go down to the C5, and you get the 10-year warranty. If you don't like it, you can send it back, guys. It's such a good deal. It doesn't get better. Their standing desks are amazing too. Cannot recommend Flexispot enough. Support yourself, support your back, support the channel, and support this great company who puts out a great product, who are nice enough to not only hook me up, but also give me a great deal for you guys. So 2-minute brand deal. You never see this. It's because they are that good. Flexispot, thank you all so much. Chat, do me a favor and buy some of their stuff, because really, like, it helps out the channel. They've really gone out of their way to take care of me, and I'd like to take care of them too. So Flexispot, thank you so much. Chat, this is legit. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. See y'all in the video. Well, I think let's get the elephant out of the room here. Luna Snow ult, man. Listen, support ults lasting for 12 to 15 seconds is just way too long, and it takes out of the beauty of the game. You have all of these awesome characters, right? Like things like Iron Fist, things like, I don't know, what's another cool character? Bucky, again, right? Even like tanks like Strange. When the support ults last as long as they do, it takes away from the actual playmaking of the player. Not to mention, when you're already winning a fight, like just by using that ult and stalling for 10 to 15 seconds, guys, that's enough time for your team to completely regroup on a Koth. A fight that should be lost becomes retakeable just because there is so much stall in the game, and that takes away from playmaking. A big argument the executive producer has made is that we want everyone to still feel like a superhero, like you're super. That's what the game's about. But at the same time, my counter argument to that would be, well, yes, that's true for that support player, but what is it taking away from the rest of the lobby? Everyone else in that lobby is no longer super because they can't actually kill through the support ults. I think the game would be much better if ults like Luna Snow ult were more like a Mantis ult, where they can be really, really strong. I'm not saying you should just be able to bulldoze straight through them. Like, the support ults should be strong, but maybe they last less time. Maybe, you know, you could compensate it somewhere else, but making sure that it's not a giant stall fest 24/7 would make the game so much more fun. It would be way more enjoyable if they actually sat down and did that. But low-hanging fruit. Luna Snow ult is low-hanging fruit. Cloak and Dagger ult being like 15 seconds, also low-hanging fruit. Though again, they did nerf it so you can't stack stuff like that. Even the Rocket ult changes, being breakable, a great change. I change would suck, and I was so wrong about that. It actually is much better because people are incentivized to actually shoot and break the ult, and you can still at times get kills through it. Keeping gameplay options to let people actually be able to play make is how you can improve rivals more and more. And that stall problem is so apparent with almost every single support ult. More ults like Susan's Storm ult, though I wish that ult was more about heal mitigation on an area rather than heal your team. Like, I get it, it can still heal your team a little bit, but if people who came in it had heal reduction, that would make it way more interesting of a matchup. And that ult only lasts like 6 seconds, but Luna ult lasts 12? No. That should get changed. I think they should look to change Luna Snow. And I'm not saying she's OP, right? Because you can compensate with buffs somewhere else if you need to, but I think the game would flow a lot better and make the neutrals matter a lot more if that was the case and they look to change something like that. Though I doubt they do. They made it pretty clear that they don't want to do something like that. I do think it would improve the game quite a bit. On top of that, not just with support ults, I wish that there were more things that could pierce through ultimates in the game. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, and again, this is not really the direction they want to go. Not even ultimates, but abilities as well. There needs to be, in my opinion, more ability to make plays in the neutral that is not high burst damage hit scan, right? Like Hela or something, 2-tapping, or Hawkeye one-shotting. And it's incredibly difficult to do that when everything is so tanky in the game. It's not quite as tanky as like an Overwatch 5v5 tank, right? But there's so many bailout and like OP abilities that do make the game fun. I'm not saying they should get rid of them, but I wish the game would lean a little bit more into, hey, you can go make this play, not necessarily on dive, but you actually have a chance to pierce through X to make a play. Like, the abilities, it would be cool to see if more of them were about assisting existing plays that players are trying to make, rather than just like outright, okay, he did this, so I'm outright denied. This is a big issue I had with Overwatch as well, with its immortality abilities in particular, where the game is much more interesting, and it's way more like chess rather than checkers or tic-tac-toe, when it's like, oh, they use this is an X. I cannot do anything in this situation, right? Unless I'm on X specific count or Y character to counter. I think that takes away from the depth of a lot of these games and what makes them so interesting. Like, if more characters had more neutral matchups into people rather than outright like, oh, I can't do anything because Loki put his rune down, so now everything I'm doing is healing. Though maybe I'm wrong. Please let me know down in the comments about what you guys think, if there's a big stalling issue in Marvel Rivals, and if they could do more things to make more matchups more neutral and thought-provoking about, okay, instead of, oh, it's a Captain America on me, I just gotta shoot the shit, I'll never kill him, or, oh, a Luna Snow ult is on point, or, oh, Cloak and Dagger's ult. Again, like, you can grab Cloak and Dagger like Emma Frost. There's way more matchups against Cloak and Dagger right now. That might be a bad example. Or oh, I got a kill and the Rocket Raccoon beacon is in their spawn somewhere and that kill means nothing, so he's automatically rezzing. Abilities like that, I'm going to rant about Rocket Raccoon res here for a second as well, because it encourages the stall. You make a play and get value and punish somebody, but they're immediately rezzed and back in the fight after. And especially if they come back late to the fight, depending on the character, that could even lead to more of a stall coming out to where you feel like you have to win the fight twice. This is a big issue with Marvel. I think the game would be much better if there weren't things that said, oh, you've got to win this team fight twice as a player. It's really, really frustrating, and this is a problem I've had since the alpha. That's my Slack message. So I am going to wrap this up here. Marvel Rivals, in my opinion, has a stalling issue. I think it can absolutely be fixed. What do you guys think? Do you think there's a stalling problem with Marvel Rivals? Do you think that, like, the value, you feel like you're having to get it over and over and over again? What would you change? Or am I wrong and Unk's old and he doesn't know what he's talking about? Please give me your thoughts and opinions down below. I think it's a no-brainer that the game does have a stalling problem. You tell me, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure to check out our Patreon where you can get coached by me in Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. And I love you guys. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Much love. Peace out.